before we even started looking, Paul had a meeting with us and said, hey, what are 5 things that you'd want to look at in your house? Like 5 things that you'd want to have. And then kind of honing in, all right, what are now 3 things? All right, what's one thing you can't do without? So I think him personalizing the search process of what exactly we're looking for really helped. And that's why I think we're able to pretty much pick the first place that we looked at, because they asked us, like, what do you guys want? And it wasn't just like, hey, like, we're just going to show you a bunch of random places. They wanted to know, like, what we're looking for.
I mean, I loved her personality. Like, she made it fun. Like, we walked into a place and she would direct us in terms of how it would be, like, styled or what she would change. And we kind of envisioned that as we went through each of the places. And I felt like she knew what we wanted, and in that moment, like, knew our personalities. And so it just kind of gravitated back to that first place that she showed us. And it kind of suited us more so than the other places that we went. And I think it was all in one day.
Yeah.
We just saw like 3 or 4 different complexes, and we just knew that the first one was where we wanted to be.
Yeah.
And so we just one day, 4 different places, and then that was it. So like, I was really happy about that, because I felt like we would go to like multiple places over a course of weeks, but it was all in one day. So that was really great experience. I think we were fortunate enough to be able to do that. Not a lot of people have that ability or opportunity to do so, and I think that was because of them that we had that experience. Well, every time we went into their office, it always felt like, I don't know, like home. Like we're not barging in. It was always something that they would welcome us in, and just kind of ask us what we were, needed, and always made us feel comfortable, and like we weren't asking any like dumb questions, because everything was kind of like new to us. We never
everything was really comfortable, because we'd come in, and usually it was after work or something, and they would ask us like, hey, how was your day? How was how was teaching? Like how's it going? And so I think just the fact that they made everything seem real personable, I think for us that was probably like the biggest plus. So I know we would totally recommend them. In fact, we were shopping at Best Buy. We're looking for a washer and dryer, and the sales lady that we were talking to was saying how she was having such a horrible experience with her realtors, and right away I was like, they have to check them out. So they were kind of looking in a somewhat similar area, West Covina-ish area, and I said, I went to Jeannette and I said, hey, I was like, what was the website? And so super simple that it's like paulandtiffany.com, and I shared the information with her, and I said, hey, if you guys are going to start looking again, you have to go through Paul and Tiffany. I was like, it's super easy and it's super quick. And once I told them how fast they could open and close escrow, I was like, there's really no other choice.